What is going on, guys? It is Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today we have a little battle. We've got the Carbon CC Harness versus the Virtue Breakout Strapless Harness as well.
And why? Because who's the best source for paintball?
That would be lonewolfpaintball.com. Mark, are we going to jump on into this, or are we going to head on over to pbswagbag.com first?
I think we should go to PB Swag Bag and use their code LWP10 to save what?
Save 10% off your first monthly mystery subscription paintball bag. Head on over there, check them out. All right, so price points right off the rip. We're talking Carbon CC Harness, comes with the wash bag and your cool pod pack, 95 bucks. Virtue Breakout Strapless, 80 bucks. We're talking a $15 difference there, and sadly this one does not come with a wash bag, so you're gonna have to take extra good care of this one.
I can't believe there's a harness in that bag. That bag is so tiny.
Yeah, we're about to pull this sucker right on out. So first off, starting like I said with the bag, this pod pack's 95 bucks for the CC. Rip the sticker off, take your tag off, and you can actually throw it back into this bag and wash it cold water only. We'll take out, they're keeping the pod pack extra safe here. We'll pull out the padding, set that off to the side. We'll set the bag off to the side, and we are talking now, we've got Carbon versus Virtue. Let's see what we got. How do you want to go about this, Mark?
Well, let's
tit for tat
real
or
quick.
what?
Yeah, like why did we pick these two? What's the similar basis that made these two a good comparison?
So pretty much a good comparison. We're both talking completely strapless. There's no obviously Velcro that's coming up to lock your pod, to lock it in place. Both of these do have nice little pillow comforts in the back, which we'll talk about when we jump on in. And both of these have the four-way lockdown system, or flyers as Carbon likes to call it. So
okay, so no straps, no ejection harness, and they're four-way lockdowns or straps.
Correct.
So they're pretty comparable there, and price point's very similar.
yeah, 15 bucks different. So and they're both very well-known brands on the market. So people always want to know, should I get Carbon? Should I get Virtue? Should I get HK? Blah, blah, blah. The list goes on.
Well, let me know.
All right, here we go. Let's dive on in. We'll just hit it from the straps and go inward from there. Let's start with the Carbon CC. So first off, I do like this is very, very stretchy. I think they call that like their 360-degree lockdown system or something like that. Over here with the Virtue, not so much. I mean, this outer tab is, but the whole, nothing like the whole entire Carbon pack. So well, let's go from there. First off, you see we've got the nice, like, what would you say that is? Like injection molded, not grip. What would you say that is, Mark?
Yeah, it's a grippy logo thing.
It's got the nice grippy logo thing for Carbon, and over here for Virtue, that is the same exact thing. So when your hands are wet or full of paint and oily, you can actually get a good grip to tighten your pod pack on your body. So both of those are fairly similar. Now we are talking, here's the 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So once again, kind of like the four-way lockdown system. Initial tightening, and then the final two really get it nice and tight so it's not going anywhere on your body. That is Carbon. And then Virtue, open that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And ooh, even the Virtue says breakout though.
Breakout!
You know exactly what you're working with.
Question. Yes. I know we grabbed a large, extra large Carbon pack. Do we know what size that Virtue one is?
Uno momento, por favor. This one is also a, it just says 4+7. So I don't think it technically has a size to it, but.
Okay. I was curious on like the strength of the straps from end to end now that they're both open.
Okay, all right, let's line them up.
But I didn't want to be unfair if one was a small and one was
No, I mean, realistically, we'll hold that there. I mean, from what I can see from here, they are literally about even. So, and this pillows are both lined up, and even on this side, they're pretty much even with strap length. So that's good. Should fit anywhere from, I think, all the way up to like a 42 or maybe even a 44 if you're really stretching it. So definitely the Carbon, since it's got more elasticity to it. Not quite sure about the Virtue. Probably if you got around a 40-inch waist, this Virtue might be maxing out. But don't forget, we also sell belt extenders. So if you really do like one pack or the other, buy a belt extender if you're a bigger dude. Pillows, Mark. Let's talk about comfort. Let's talk about pillows. Carbon's coming up first. wow, like this, I mean, we're talking a little side view here. Like what do you think that is? 1.5 inches to...
That's thicker than some of my couch pillows.
Like literally, yeah, this thing is super, super, super comfortable. The Breakout by Virtue also has that same, definitely not as thick, definitely not as wide, still very soft and comfortable though. So I would say if you're looking for a pod pack out there, guys, make sure you have good back support, comfortability on there, because you're gonna be in it. It's gonna be a long day, you're gonna carry a lot of paint, it's gonna get heavy, so you're gonna want very, very nice back support, something that's super comfortable for you guys. And also, most importantly, that does have some like moisture wicking or ventilation, as you can see on the carbon pack, because you're gonna get hot, it's gonna get sweaty. The only thing that I don't really see here, Mark, on the Virtue Breakout is exactly that. I don't see much of the ventilation here for breathability on the Virtue pack. You know, see what I'm saying?
I see, but you know what I see on the Virtue pack that I don't see on the carbon?
What is that?
The sticky grip on that pillow pad to prevent it from sliding up and down when I'm wearing it.
That is true. This is just it's super soft. Yeah, like Mark said, softer than some couch cushions out there, but it does not have super smooth. It does not have any grip. So that technically, if you're not tightened down all the way, it could slide around, go up and down on you. Like Mark said though, this is it's got those, I don't know, it's got the diagonal lines that are super sticky on there, so almost like a very thin silicone tacking. So that is a good point, I like that. With this though, I don't know, like I'm talking like stretchability here. Okay, you can definitely get some movement there on this. Carbon pack though, I mean, I feel like you are definitely, you can stretch this bad boy out. Speaking of stretching that bad boy out, let's flip these over. Let's talk about the actual, these ones, carbon pod packs, self-tapering pod loops. So every time you pull out a pod, kind of helps collapse and keep you nice and small inside of your bunker. If you're getting real tight position, the carbon pack is going to self-collapse on you and make sure every time you pull out a pod, it's going to get tighter and tighter around your waist. The Virtue Breakout does not do that. Great pod pack, but it's definitely not, if you pull a pod out, it's not gonna self-fold and help contain you to keep you smaller.
Yeah, say lay it down and just slide it to your left a little bit.
Right here?
Yep,
this
just
one?
a little bit, because this is a really good angle to see that exact thing. I can see how the carbon's kind of laid down on itself and a lot tighter, where the Virtue still has the hard loops.
And these ones are hard loops. I mean, yeah, this technology's been out there a minute, but yeah, these definitely, as you pull out a pod, they kind of fold in and keep you nice and tight.
It's not a huge difference, but it's something.
I mean, if you're a smaller guy or a bigger guy and you're stuck in a really tight position, you definitely want to be as tight as possible. So, hey, it's not the end of the world though. Let's grab, these are the 165 Virtue pods. I want to see if Carbon can throw, what do you want to throw, 2 in each?
Sure.
Okay, so Carbon, let's make sure that these can hold these bad boys. Once again, completely strapless, no problem there. And we'll throw it right next door. We're gonna see.
Is it easy to slide in? Has it got some resistance?
It's got some resistance, but at least for me, I know that it's not gonna go anywhere. That's the most important thing. You go break off the box and you lose 2 pods on your way running out. I mean, at the end of the day, those 2 pods could definitely make a difference in the game. So through that's 260, or the 165s in the Carbon. Let's throw the other 2 in the Virtue.
Does the self-collapsing make putting the pods in your strap harness harder when they're behind your back?
I would probably say so. We're about to find that out here coming up next. So 2 and 2, let's talk. This is a 4-pack. Let me make sure they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one holds 11, and I know for a fact the Virtue, the 4+7, also is 11, so both of these pod packs hold the same amount of pods.
Math.
All right, math. Yeah, math's hard. All right, so we talked about the straps, the elasticity. Do you want me to throw one of each on?
Sure.
So we can see if they actually do self-collapse?
Yeah.
So this is the Carbon CC going on. I actually want to see if these are going to self-tapering and collapsing. So Mark, let's throw this bad boy on. Give you a little turnaround.
Ooh. Calm down, ladies.
Okay.
It's just a harness.
All right, are you ready?
Yep. Yeah, pull them both out, because I want to see. Ooh, yep.
Did it fold in?
It did.
Because guess what, Mark? I can't see behind my back right now.
No, but I want to see you try to stick those back in now.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's see.
Oh, that didn't seem that hard.
Oh, we'll find out. Yeah. Gotta hold it. I gotta get it in there. Yeah, it's really not that bad. I mean, if you're, you don't want to lose your $4 or $5 pods out there on the field. Definitely make sure to throw them back in your harness, unless you don't really care about money.
Okay, but when you were doing it, it looked like you had to use two hands. You had to actually kind of find the loop and make sure it opened a little bit to start.
Correct. A lot of players, I use two hands because I definitely want to make sure it's going in the right spot and it's going to be comfortable for me. A lot of players think, okay, yeah, it feels right. I think I got it. And then they realize it just dropped on the ground. So yeah, I always make sure, kind of feel around back there, be like, all right, that's it. And then slide her on in there. All right, carbon CC onto the Virtue Breakout. Throw this bad boy on.
How did the pillow feel on that carbon one?
It was nice. Felt like I was about to go lay down on the couch, Mark. Okay.
Was it Charmin soft?
Pretty darn close. All right, so yeah, got the Virtue Breakout, and then could easily slide these bad boys out. I'm sure you didn't see much collapsing there, right?
No, I didn't move.
Okay, fair enough. And then getting them back in, definitely with those hard loops, or the hard exterior on that, much simpler. So much simpler to get them back in when you're not looking on the Virtue Breakout.
How's the pillow on that one?
What's up?
How's the pillow on that one?
It's nice, it's comfortable. It is not as soft as the carbon, but it still definitely gets the job done. A lot of pad packs out there don't have, they're just flat all the way through. They don't have any comfort. So I would highly suggest getting a pack that has the nice comfort pillow in the back. All right, other than that, yeah, that was pretty much just a quick, I don't even know if that was quick, breakdown. You got the Breakout versus the Carbon CC. Do you want to talk about anything else, Mark?
I just wanted to reiterate, like the carbon pack, the straps are super stretchy and you can really extend it farther for either a tighter fit or even a possibly larger person.
For sure.
Than you can with the Virtue. The Virtue is more of the traditional where it's just a little bit of elastic at each end, correct?
Correct, yeah. So this carbon is definitely going to fit bigger dudes out there. Like I said, not that Virtue's bad, but it's right off the rip. This one will fit, the carbon will fit bigger dudes. If you need it, go get yourself a belt extender and get out there on the field and play some paintball. Until then, go to lonewoolpaintball.com, check out the pod packs and everything else that we have. Until then, though, we will see you guys later. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.